So I often struggle with topics like this because you've got to think of things that you've done really well. I think I struggle with this because I always tend to strive for something better, and even though I may have done something really well, I always think I could have done this better, I could have done that better. So sometimes thinking of achievements can be kind of hard when I'm thinking about it. But that's not to say I don't think I've done anything right. It's not to say that I haven't achieved things in my life. I think my greatest achievements are personal life things that I've gone through, that I've got through. One of these is in 2013, something personal happened in my life and it made me hit rock bottom basically, and it was towards the end of 2013 and it just shook my whole world. I ended up leaving my job. I felt so low, and I got to that point where I felt like there was nothing to live for. But I got past that. I carried on. I made sure I spoke to people. I tried to sort out my life, and I held on in there because I thought there's got to be something better. It can't carry on like this. And it did get better. And when I look back at that, I think that was an achievement in itself, to hold on in there and be strong even when I felt like I had nothing left to give. I also think the courage to get out of a relationship that was so controlling and damaging to the person that I am was an achievement. I was stripped of my personality and a sense of self and identity, and I got to that point where I thought, no, I am going to be strong, I'm going to get through this, and I'm not going to let someone treat me like that. So I left, and that was one of the biggest decisions that I made, and it was one of the best decisions that I made. Finally passing my driving test after 3 previous attempts, that was an achievement for me because I thought I'm never going to do it. The first time I wasn't ready. The second time he changed the car on the day of my test and it just completely threw me. The third time I was just so worried about things going wrong that in the end it was one manoeuvre that cost me my driving licence. The fourth time I thought, you know what, if I don't pass, I'll pass another time and another time and another time. Doesn't matter how long it takes me, because by the time I pass I know that I'm going to be a good driver and I'm ready. And I did it. So it's just that self-confidence and belief. And I don't want this video to be too long, so the last one I'm proud of is that I drew a portrait picture of Sam Smith, I think it was last year, and I put it on Instagram, and Sam Smith actually liked the picture that I drew, and that was a real sort of well done, and you did actually do a good job, and the skills that I do have obviously are better than I let myself think that they are. So you don't have to have conquered the world to have achieved something worthwhile and something that you should be proud of.